might not, but that's why the other people around know, whether it be linesmen or whether it be the fourth official, or you would hope would be part of it, part of the team, which gets the right results, and then we'd add in VAR on that as well. So we've had a couple, but we can't do anything about it now, we just have to get on with it. But really disappointing. More disappointing because we've worked really hard this season to try and get in a strong position. And for most of the season we've been in probably the top half of the league, which I think if you'd said that as well at the start of the season, I'd probably said, thanks very much, I'll take that.
I just found from the Sunderland, have you been surprised in any way about how they've done this season?
By the way, they have done so well. The manager's done a brilliant job at Sunderland. I think the crowd there have been incredible. Certainly at the Stadium of Light, and they've done such a good job. I think, you know, they might be a blueprint for a lot of the teams coming up. You spend about 160 million, gives you every opportunity of staying in the Premier League. They've done it. Their owners were brave enough to go and take that on and do it. So, and let's be fair, they've been nowhere near the bottom of the league this year. They've been really in strong position all year.
Thanks, Al. We'll go to Simon at Premier League Productions.
If we just come back to Seamus for a second, in terms of his next step, has he shared that with you? Is there a coaching position here, or what will you
Yeah, we've offered Seamus every job there is, from groundsman to assistant, and you name it, he's had every opportunity. But the thing I admire about Seamus is he wants to keep playing. He wants to keep playing for his country. He's got a couple of games coming up, friendly games coming up during the summertime, which he wants to keep ready for, and he's in good physical condition. And I admire him for it, because he wants to do it, because it would be easy for him just to say, yeah, I've settled down and I'm not going to do it. So there'll always be a desk here for him when his time comes. I've got no doubt about that.
And further down the line for him, when eventually he will hang up his boots, even when he's not involved in the squad, you can see all the sort of the mentoring and the instructions that he wants to pass on already. Now he's got that coaching in, hasn't he?
I do, and I think he learnt a lot when he came in from Ireland himself, and he saw, whether it was Phil Neville, Mikel Arteta, he was probably getting the back end of Davy Weir and all the people who were around that time. The culture in the club then was what we wanted to be, and Seamus has tried to keep driving that on all the time, and demanding of the players, demanding of how they perform, how they train, how they sort of interact with the supporters, etc. So I think there should always be a place here for Seamus Coleman, and I'm sure there will be. And it would be great for the young players as well, because we want to keep that. We want to keep Seamus's culture and Everton's culture behind the scenes going.
Just in terms of the players who are fit and available, Drisser was perhaps the only one?
No, Drisser's not fit for the game. So, and obviously Jared Brandtwaite's still out as well.
So what does that mean for Drisser going forward?
He's back on the grass. He's just not available for this game. So there's an outside chance that he could make Tottenham. So we'll see how that goes.
And just another one on Sunderland, Kenneth, obviously with him being manager there. How do you look back at your time there, and probably the time of Sunderland at the time? It's a very different Sunderland then to the one.
Absolutely, Ned. Look, I've always remained disappointed that that I got relegated that year. It's only the only year I've had in my football career where that's happened. So disappointments, but I think there was lots of different situations. It was quite difficult at the time, etc. But hey, it happens in the lifetime of a football manager. You're always at risk that you could find yourself at getting a relegation.
You're not one that thinks sliding doors and different eras and that sort of thing.
Well, look, it was a difficult time, and maybe just the wrong time maybe for me, but it was a difficult time for Sunderland as well.
Thanks, Simon. We'll go to Julia at Radio Message.
Hi, Julia.
Hi, David. Just one on Seamus to start with for me. If you could take one Seamus Coleman quality and give it to all the players you work with, what would that be?
It would be his character, his humility. Don't know if that's two. I've given two answers. I've given you, his honest endeavour and his honest opinion, his commitment. So there's probably, I've given you more than one answer there, Julia. But I think all those actions, that I might not be talking about his football and that. I've come back in the last couple of years. In the main, he's missed most of the games through injury. Since I've really returned, he's back fit and he's available. But he's incredible around the dressing room. And as I said, I wasn't here during the sort of the darker days here, and when points deductions etc. and difficult times were around. And I think Seamus is probably the one who's tried to keep things going.
Will he be given a moment to play in the final home game?
Seamus wouldn't want me to say that, because he wouldn't want me to think that way. He would only think it should be getting done if it was right, and that's the way I see it as well. And he thinks the same as me, so that's it. Yeah.
It is the final home game, and it's been a historic season moving into a new stadium. How do you feel it's